The Radical Hitter Pearl releases in just a few days, and here's everything you need to know before you pick one up yourself. The Hitter Pearl is an asymmetrical pearl ball coming from Radical Bowling. This ball is a remake and slash an extra addition to the Hitter line. The Hitter Solid was the first Hitter to come out. This is a pearl version, so the cover stock is the same as the Solid, just a pearl additive instead of the Solid additive. As for the core, same exact one as the Hitter. In 15 pounds, the numbers come at a 2.48 RG, 0.053 differential, and a 0.015 intermediate differential. Now, for anyone who doesn't know the core numbers, that means it's a fairly strong asymmetrical ball. While the Hitter wasn't seen as the strongest asymmetrical ball on the market, things like the Max Bias were much stronger than it. It was a good middle of the road slash slightly weaker asymmetrical ball, and part of that is because of the cover stock. Now, the Hitter Pearl wants to double down on that. It's going to be just a one-off of the original Hitter, still a weaker asymmetrical core, even though the core numbers are stronger. The cover stock makes it seem a little bit weaker. This thing is boomy. This thing is super sharp down lane. If you want something that is going to go sideways down lane, this is going to be your ball. So overall, the Hitter was seen as a very successful ball from Radical. I know a lot of people liked it at Nationals, and this Pearl is just going to be a great one-off for you. If you like the original Hitter, this is going to fit really well right below it. So when building a bag, if you have an asymmetrical ball that isn't that top of the top, isn't the Conspiracy, and isn't the Max Bias, but you have something a little bit weaker, or even a super strong symmetrical ball like a Track Stealth, for example, this can be a really good ball down from it. So this isn't going to be the strongest of the strong asymmetrical pearls. There's plenty of other balls that fit in that category. Something like a lot of the ones Brunswick itself has right now, super strong asym pearls. You have the Theorem, super strong asym hybrid. This is going to be weaker than all of those, but it is going to be stronger than a lot of the symmetrical pearls out there. Things like the Scorpion Strike, things like the brand new Track Stealth hybrid. This should be a little bit stronger, but also sharper. This thing seems like one of the sharpest asym balls I've personally seen in a while. Now, it still hasn't come out yet for a lot of people. Staffers are just getting their hands on them. So this ball might be a little bit smoother once some more realistic layouts are put on them. But in general, this thing looks sharp. The really cool thing about this ball is the price. The Hitter Pearl is coming in at $170 on Bowlers Mart. That's very cheap for an asymmetrical ball. For context, the Stealth itself, which is a symmetrical ball, is coming in at about $160. So this is eons cheaper than a lot of the other asymmetrical balls on the market. Now, granted, it's weaker than a lot of them, but it is still a pretty decent price. The Radical Hitter Pearl releases on August 15th, along with a lot of other big Brunswick balls. So let me know down below what you think of this ball. If you had a Hitter, if you're thinking of picking this one up, let me know. Otherwise, make sure to follow and like for more videos like this.